Welcome to the 2023 Carnell Drummond Mays Banquet. I've got a lot of thank yous here, so please bear with me. Thank you to our committee members for working over the past few months to put this together. They also showed up early to help. Audrey Witherspoon's been here since 2 a.m., making sure the decoration's out. She and Tawanda have been here, they've been living here nonstop.
Since 2 a.m.?
2 a.m. They are dedicated. They've been working for weeks. So I want to especially thank Tawanda Spearman, Lane Horowitz, Audrey Witherspoon, and Robert Henley Downs for all of the labor they put into this, the many hours they put into this, and the rest of the committee. They will be recognized later. But they just put so much time into everything, and I'm just so grateful. I also want to thank Judith Thompson, whom most of us know. She was hospitalized over the weekend. And she fortunately has been released, and she is home on the mend. So please keep her and Reverend James Thompson in your prayers. But don't worry, we are going to run them over some plates so they don't feel left out. Greens, do we have that taken care of?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I have some more thank yous here, so please bear with me. Once more, let's hear it for the main event. I tell you what. How many of you out there are small business owners? Raise your hand. All right, there's quite a few. There is nobody braver in my mind. Well, you're one of the bravest people out there. To put your money, your livelihood on the line, to scrap every day, to live paycheck to paycheck, to depend on others. It's not easy, so I really appreciate what Marlo and AJ have pulled together for us. If you only knew the behind the scenes of what it took to pull this together, you would be astonished that you are in these seats today. What they pulled off was nothing short of a miracle. I want to thank Mr. Rock Wise over there. Give it up to Rock. Rock donated 4 VIP tickets for college students.
All right.
The most common thing I hear from you is, we need more young people. Where are the young people at? Well, Rock doesn't just ask it, he does something about it. So he kicked in and said, find me 4 students. So anyhow, Rock goes beyond just saying it. He put his money where his mouth is. Hey, college students, raise your hands. You're the bells of the bell tonight. Yes, you are. I also want to thank Rusty Wilson, who is not here with us tonight, but he also donated 2 tickets that were able to be used by people who otherwise would not have been able to come. I want to say thank you to a very special man in Greenwood County. Many of you may not know who he is, but I want to say thank you to Simeon Spearman. Simeon, could you raise your hand? This man is a treasure artist. He is an artist to be treasured. He donated 2 pieces of art again to help with the raffle. He is just an amazing artist. He shares his stuff online, and it is such a big deal to give a piece of yourself to donate it for something like the cause of the Democratic Party. So I just couldn't be more grateful. Tickets will be open for another 10 minutes, so get them while you can. I also want to thank Roseanne and Towns Jones. Roseanne, would you raise your hand? Roseanne, Towns couldn't be here with us today, but she and Towns donated our office space to us for the past year. And let me tell you, we were able to be so much more organized because of that. And we understand the new occupant is nowhere near as fun as we are.
Not at all.
But we thank you for that. It was very precious and allowed us to have a base of operations for last year's election. So we're very grateful. That leads me to thank Miss Susie Holloway. Where is Miss Susie?
Right there.
We know Susie. Susie Holloway has lent us the use of her place as a base of operations temporarily, and we've been able to do so much this past year because of that, and we're grateful, so thank you. By the way, if anybody knows of some place we could rent, not this place, we can't afford this on a daily basis, but if you know someplace that has a meeting room, maybe a couple of offices, if you know of something, we're willing to pay if it's reasonable, so please come see us. Not tonight. But eventually, please come see us. We would love to be moved into a new office, especially as we head into next year. Thank you to Bishop McRae and the Morris Chapel Baptist Church. They have allowed us the use of their facility for breakfast meetings, for our monthly meetings, and for that we're very grateful. We're able to bring in wonderful speakers from all over the state and give them a place to meet with us. I want to welcome our friends from Abbeville. Where are you, Abbeville? The Abbeville Democrats. They made the trip out there. The McCormick Democrats, where are you? The McCormick Democrats have made it. Thank you for that. We're grateful. You know what? We don't do this in isolation. We're always bonding and sharing ideas and stealing each other's speakers. So we are stronger when we work together. So I'm very lucky to know all of you. I also welcome from far away, from Lexington, I believe, Mr. Nick Satile. Did I pronounce that right? Satilli, not even close. Nick Satilli is the executive director of the South Carolina House Democratic Caucus. He has the unenviable task of trying to win all them seats back. So good luck, and I'm glad to see you're still smiling. I am grateful that my shero, Representative Heather Bauer, made it in from Columbia. So thank you, and we'll hear more about you later in today's program. I am also in awe of those who have served or are serving in public office. So let me recognize Senator Floyd Nicholson, Representative Ann Parks, where are you, Ms. Ann? Representative Parks, thank you. Councilwoman Childs, Edith Childs, where are you, Edith? She's back there somewhere, so thank you for everything you've done. You have left a mighty legacy here in Greenwood, and no pressure on you, Councilwoman Teresa Griffin, or Councilman Robert Dean, no pressure, but it's up to you to carry that forward. So we expect you to turn everything around, okay? I also want to thank Charles Lewis. Would you raise your hand, Mr. Lewis? Charles Lewis, where are you? There he is. Thank you, Charles. And Mr. Harris Bailey, where are you? Back there. These are former chairs of the party. They stood where I stood once upon a time. And we thank you and all who have served in party leadership over the years, keeping the flame alive and allowing us to continue and grow. I thank the current leadership of the Greenwood County Democratic Party and all of the leaders who work throughout the year to keep people informed, engaged, and motivated to exercise their power to vote. I especially thank, and she's got her back to me right now, I especially thank my right-hand woman, Dr. Jamil Brooks. Raise your hand, Jamil, she's right here. I found in her an unexpected partnership and friendship in our common struggle for the Democratic cause. Did you hear we have a podcast together? Did I let you guys know that? Black, white, and blue in the South. Talking Democratic politics with a Southern flair. Had to get that little plug in. I know there are many others I should and need to be thanking, but I beg your forgiveness because I don't want to delay you any further from your meals. So I will close out my opening remarks the same way I close out every one of our podcast episodes. And this is dear to me. All of the major progress made over the centuries was not won in a day, but rather over lifetimes of struggle and perseverance. And we owe it to those pioneers to keep the fight going. Are you in it to keep the fight going with us, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah! Can I hear some no's? Good. With that in mind, I would like to take 10 minutes to learn about the three pioneers from right here in Greenwood County, the namesake of our event, on whose accomplishments we work hard to build upon.